Playing slide is so much fun. I'm using kind of a weird custom slide that I don't know what to say about. It's got some strange angles cut. Can you see that at all? And it's got this cutaway. But yeah, there's two kind of where they buzzed it down. It's, I don't know, pretty heavy duty. So anyhow, well, I'm in standard tuning. When you slide, you're not pressing down hard. You're not. If you hear this, you're pressing too hard. So really, you're skating on top of the string. You're not really using the frets at all. So you have to have a pretty light touch with your left hand. I like it on my pinky. It just feels balanced. And then I can mute with these fingers, which muting is a huge part of what's happening. So anyhow, let me just try to make a couple of notes, and let's not get too caught up here. But what you do is just target a note, say like 3rd string, 9th fret E. I'm just going to drag into it, and the fret or the slide should be totally parallel with the fret, and it's got to be precise. If you're not quite up to the fret, you're flat. If you're too far, you're sharp. So it's right on the fret. So I would recommend you just try to find some notes. Now, before you do that, or go ahead and do that, but come back. Your right hand you'll probably notice I have some right hand technique where I mute strings a lot. What I'm doing is the side of my thumb is knocking out the 3 fat ones. Middle and ring are silencing the 2 skinny ones. Index finger picks a 3rd string. That might take you a while to figure out, alright? It might be pretty unique and strange, I don't know. But there's no way I want these other strings to make a peep. And if you don't do that, they can kind of hum and buzz, and these strings will start making sound. And the louder you turn the amp or the more distortion, the more kind of interference you'll get from those other strings. So you'll find out soon enough that you have to mute strings that you're not trying to make ring out. Let's try same fret 2nd string. It's a G sharp. Let's do 3rd string. It's an E. How about 4th string, 9th fret? It's a B. Those 3 notes, E, G sharp, and B, make an E major chord, which you probably notice from or recognize from this bar chord. An E bar chord, E major. It's all about shapes, guys. All right, find that little shape. The cool thing about slides, you can kind of drag into your sound. Like here's a half step into the chord. How about a 1/4 step? How about a whole step? Now, you notice I'm firing those strings, keep a pick just in case, with my thumb, index, and middle. And when I want to stop, I stop it. So I pressed too hard, I got kind of some rumbly, gross sound there. I'm going to get the 2nd string again, 3rd string, 4th string. But notice I'm canceling them right after I hit the note. If I move down here, got them all muted. Back up. So this is kind of like a valve that opens and closes to let the sound happen and stops the sound. So that's 9th fret. Let's connect it with another flat shape. Get to know that flat shape. 1st string, 12th fret. That's an E. Same fret, 2nd string. That's B, part of the G major or E major chord. What you want to look for is flat shapes. That's 2 strings to the 12th fret. Kind of sounds like a Chuck Berry type. Or I can use my pick. I like the control of the hand, but I keep my pick ready just in case I want to. So we're going to connect the double 12s but you can slide in on second string. That was 12 to 10. I'm going to mute everything except second string, 12 to 10. I'm going to go 8 to 9 on second string. And third string, 9th fret. That lick again is pretty cool. It's connecting the two flat shapes. One more time. Those simple shapes will get you pretty far on playing over. Any type of rock and roll in E works great. Alright, get your slide out and keep it kind of light. Just have fun, mess around. You don't have to be so uptight. Doesn't matter what kind of guitar you have. What matters are the notes and that you're having fun. So make it the best you can. Don't get too uptight. Ooh, look at that P90. I'm more stable. Ooh. Looking at the camera, I don't know which way to... I'm trying to make it centered. There. P90's awesome. All right.